Triumb started an year ago as a joint venture between four friends from Manipal University, Jaipur, with an idea of bringing a car washing revolution and a mission of providing cost-effective, pocket-friendly and hassle-free car washing service. Today, Triumph has completed its first year and has been named as one of the most prominent startups in India. We have with us Mr. Tanmay Goel, who is the founder of Triumph. Let's hear it from the founder himself. Welcome, Tanmay.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Let's talk about your journey and how did this idea click and how the conceptualization took place.
So I'll be honest here. So I completed my BTech in 2021 only from Manipal University, Jaipur. And so basically I had this idea for 6 years, like when I was in my 11th standard. And so basically, in my 8th semester, I was like, we can do something, that's a time to take some risk and everything. So in my 8th semester, I chose to have this startup, right? And so this idea to build the next door car cleaning platform and the garage comparison platform. So it was there for past 6 years, and it was the pandemic time as well. There were a lot of restrictions relaxed, but it was not that good. The situation was not that good. So at that time, I figured out, and even I was working in a corporate at that time, and to be honest, I was pretty much bored from that because that 9 to 6 thing was pretty much boring for me, right? So I then decided, then I started mapping it on paper, and we spent like months on research and the particular R&D, the market analysis, and and the most importantly, when I used to hear some people like the so-called motivators and everything, so they all were like, before going to market or maybe anything, you need to develop a profitable business plan. That is very much important because raising funds and everything is a different thing. And to be honest, I am a Rajasthani, I'm a Marwadi, and I'm particularly a supporter of a Lala body thing. So I'm not into these things. So we registered this company in March 2021. That is 5th of March 2021, and now we are fully operational, and now we are working in all domains like B2B, the B2C, as well as our parallel D2C brand, that is Nextlets. That is really ready to launch in the market, and we have decided that we'll launch it on 5th of March only on the first year of our inception.
Perfect. Great to hear this. So, what is the vision and mission of the company? Also, would love to know the expertise invested by the two partners into the business on what particular parts.
Okay. So, I just tell you a bit about Triumph, right? What Triumph is. Like you mentioned a bit about it. I'll explain. I'll just elaborate it. So basically, Triumph is a platform, and we are dedicated to car cleaning, and as well as we are keen to provide the local garage comparison services on our platform and the website. So basically, we plan to collaborate with various organizations across the country, and from organizations I mean the corporate sectors as well as the societies, the housing societies, right? So we plan to collaborate with various organizations across the country to avail the benefit of our services, which is get their car cleaned while they are parked inside the organizations, maybe on a daily, weekly or monthly packaging basis. Now we are an app-based car cleaning platform, and we are on the verge of creating it a car cleaning management platform, to be honest. And so our main vision is to make the car cleaning easy, cost effective and time saving. So our mission is to build the most efficient and user-friendly platform for automotive solutions. Obviously, it's a bigger picture plan, and at Triumph we believe everything should be a call away. So if I talk about the team and two partners, so I am the CEO, and I just look after the financial and operational part of the company, as well as my co-founder Samat Prakash is also there. So who is the chief marketing officer who looks after all the marketing strategies and where to collaborate, where like now we are extending our D2C arm as well. So he's looking at that part as well. So yeah, we two are particularly invested in this company as well on these respects.
Perfect. Great to know about the team. And startup is incomplete without the hardship and struggles. So what difficulty did you face and how did you overcome them while starting out?
if I talk about difficulties, so we came up with this idea, in very challenging times, right? It was 2020, and as you
Absolutely.
know that the corporate sector was also at that time it was not good, and being a BTech student, it was not a very good idea, and for family as well, it is not considered a very good idea to get into a business at these times, right? So the whole world was facing a crisis, and at that time, we were up at nights, and we were really hustling to make this happen. The hustling is a part of a business, you know better than me, and but just anybody else, like, people just chatters about these sufferings, and the environmental issues were there. Because I'll be honest here, when we started this, there was nothing like that we'll be doing waterless car cleaning thing or anything. But when we got into the market research thing, obviously this was the thing that we'll go B2B in this domain. But it was not in my mind that we'll go with waterless car cleaning. But when we got into the market research, and at that time I got this thing that there is a technology called waterless car cleaning, which can which is providing a solution that instead of wasting 50 liters per car wash, you can just do it in 250 ml, or maybe at a higher cost like 500 ml. At that time, we realized that we can definitely cut a water that water uses to 99%. And that is and at that time it stuck to my mind, like, there are a lot of people who are suffering because of the water shortage. There are a lot of people, and because of these things, the environmental issues are there, and it particularly concerned me, and it particularly concerned my team as well. And it just gave us some moments of retrospection as well. And that's when we realized, to act towards our social responsibilities as well. And, we decided to do something about that, because our business model was sorted. What we are doing, we are just adding an element to that. And that is also, at that time, we were also becoming the social entrepreneurs. So keeping that in mind, we are proud to say that we came up with the product for car cleaning, which uses a special chemical composition to help cut out 99% consumption of water by volume. And we can particularly say that we hope this helps us give back to nature and do our bit for the society. And for overcoming the hardship and struggles, all I can say is there are initial setbacks, as I mentioned, that everyone has setbacks. And for us, setbacks were there ranging from lockdown 2021, particularly because we incubated in 2021 March. And at that time, the period of April and May, and that period was horrific. The Corona period was very horrific. There was a lot of things which we just can't help out. We were locked in our homes. So there were many things like the shortlisting of contractors, vendors, team building, because we were locked in the home. We just can't go outside and do something. And the most importantly, the revenue. But as we say, every problem is born with a solution. So what I can say is we were we were relaxed, and we were confident, and we continued working with our idea. So yeah. It was fun.
I totally agree on this point. Ki as there were the COVID times, and then you started, there were lot of hardships and struggle you must have faced. I can totally relate this. But yes, still you go on, and it's an amazing platform. So if I would like to know ki how is the car washing process sustainable and hassle free for the end consumer and the environment? Like, can you just elaborate a bit more on this?
Definitely. So I'll just strictly get to the numbers on that. So basically, so how we got this idea, what our market research said actually. So we, through our initiative, and we are providing a solution, right? Something relatable to global water scarcity, right? So basically, in our daily lives, where do we use water? Maybe in bathing, maybe while we're doing, there are a lot of people say that just close the tap and you are doing your brush and everything, right? But these are daily problems, right? You can do n number of solutions for that. But what we realized is, we were getting into car cleaning, and then we realized here, in a single car wash, you are simply throwing away 50 liters of water, and that is like 50 liters of water. If I talk about some scarcity villages, 50 liters of water is like I think for 2 days or 3 days for 3 families. It can accommodate 3 families for 3 days. Very frankly, they know how 50 liters of water means to them, right? So, according to projections, 20 major cities in the country will be running out of groundwater in next 2 years. I'm talking about 2023, and which considerably makes up to sort of 40 to 50% of the freshwater supply in India, the groundwater thing. And 20 major cities are running out of for the groundwater. And particularly, if I talk about 2040, 90% of the population will have no access to the freshwater. And 2040 is just coming back like 17 years from now. So maybe if I talk about the vehicles, so India has an estimation of 300 million operating four-wheelers currently in whole country. It's an estimation. And with an average of 2 washes per month, I'm not talking about every day because we are into everyday business. But if I talk about with an average of 2 washes per month as well, it takes approximately 150 liters of water 50 liters of water per wash, right? So by just going completely waterless, we can save more than 1 trillion liters of water annually on an average in the country. If I talk about 2 washes per month for 3 million operating people. But what we are doing is we are just into this business and we are doing it daily, right? So just see how much we can save. And I am really, really proud to say that we came up with this product, and because of this product, we are on the verge of we are in the business. We are in this B2B business for approximately 6 months now, and we are having 1,500 to 1,600 clients on our own. And I am really proud to say that in these 6 months, we have said if we have used that water thing, we would have wasted approximately 1,30,000 liters of water, and now we have saved that from these days. Great. And 1,33,000 liters of water is a very good thing.
Absolutely, I totally agree. You are saving life. It's a sustainable model as well as environment friendly, and you are saving a lot of water.
Exactly.
So apart from car washing, what other services are being provided by Triumb?
Okay. So basically, we provide a waterless car washing solution, right? And with the help of our R&D team, and we have specially formulated the best-in-class product, which is 100% safe, gentle, and gives just one of the showroom sheen to your car, right? And especially, we go an extra mile for our customer safety and hire our safety partners from verified sources only. It's not like that someone has came that I want the job and we just hire them. It's not like that. We hire them from some verified sources, and we provide this special dedicated training of 15 days to them so that you can be sure that your car remains in the right hands. Right? We do the background checks and everything. Specifically, there's a lot that we have a daily, weekly, and monthly basis plans to our customers' need as well. Because for our customers, right, and we have to work according to the time, when and wherever it suits them. Other than that, we are developing a garage comparison platform, which is one of a kind on the globe, and will be protecting, and we are projecting it as our main USP because you can see as well that this platform is not existing on this globe as well as now. And if I talk about the niche market, about the garage comparison, you also know that there are n number of garages in each streets, and there are many garages we can just project the number, right? There are many small garages, there are many big garages. But there is no, aggregator. There is no platform who can provide business to these platforms. So we are doing this, and we'll be launching it pan India really soon. We are on the BD for that. The platform is developed, but as soon as our BD will get completed, maybe in 2 to 3 months, we will be launching the garage comparison as well.
Perfect. Great to know the future plans as well. So Abhi, I think currently right now we have the services in Rajasthan only, or it's pan India right now?
So basically, not in Rajasthan as well. So basically, we are based out of Jaipur, and to be honest, we are, as I mentioned, that I am a Lala model supporter, not that thing. Okay. But from time I noticed that we are actually moving very slowly and gradually, and now even I want that we should expand. So particularly we are working in Jaipur and Ahmedabad as of now. And now we want to move, to NCR and other cities as well, particularly the metro cities, right? So we realize, for expanding, we need a lot of infrastructure and investment as well. and we are a completely bootstrapped company, and we are now entering in a B2C model, and the B2B is also there. So we are now raising funds for the same, and we are planned to enter the metro cities ASAP. And to be honest, if I talk about raising funds, we are in talks with n number of like 20 investors as of now, different investors.
Yes,
And
yes.
for the garage comparison model, there are a lot of investors interested in garage comparison model as of now, because
It's
it's a
a
USP
one of a
platform.
kind model. Like even I have not heard
Exactly.
about it, and it is really gonna interest investors as well. And it is a need of the hour. People want
Exactly.
this.
So because of that, we are in talks with one of the major capitals in Japan as well. So they are pretty much invested, and hopefully we can close the deal in maybe months, maybe a month or 2 months.
Great.
So yeah.
Absolutely. I mean, I am sure the deal will get closed, and you're going to help a lot of lives, villages, mid cities as well.
Definitely, it's a mission. Yeah.
Yeah. So, is there any specific licensing paperwork or authorization required for this type of model?
I won't say, because licensing. I don't think there's much licensing in that, because I'll just get into the details straight away.
Okay.
Because just what I'll say, like if you were to start up, right, according to me, you should immediately form a company. According to me, it's just my opinion, because creating a company will definitely give you a sense of responsibility towards the team, towards your company. So you will work accordingly, because this startup term still in India, it's in the boom right now because of Shark Tanks and many other shows. But the startup word, it is like a cool thing in India. Everyone wants to become a founder. Everyone wants to put up a founder name on LinkedIn and on Instagram, that I'm founder of something. This people are just putting on founders of a page as well. It's just like on Instagram, it's just the meme pages,
Yeah,
and you're a founder
Instagram
of that.
pages. Yes.
Yeah. So it's sort of a fashion, and to get out of that fashion and to get out of your comfort zone, I think you should immediately create a company or maybe LLP, anything, right? So if I talk about particularly our domain, so there are no licensing, no paperwork, no authorization required other than creating a company. Obviously, if I talk about our chemical composition part, so definitely you have to just check. You have to go to some labs. You have to take certifications of if it's safe or not, if it's safe, if it's corrosing your car or not. And actually, people ask this from us, that is this safe on our car or not? Because it's a genuine thing, right? I completely agree, because the solutions in the market are particularly acidic in nature, and when they put that particular solution on their car, it generally, your car gets maybe yellowish in nature. And at that time, when I was doing R&D for my startup, even I tried like a number of manufacturers in the market, and they are all selling the acidic solution, right? Because it is easy to create, to be honest. Exactly.
Perfect. Okay. So, lastly, I'd not take so much time now. So, any startup advice to the budding entrepreneurs you wanted to give?
So I am even a budding entrepreneur, but yeah, definitely. So here are a few things that I've learned from my experience and over time in last year, and I would love to share, and I keep on sharing with people, because I have turned investor as well, and I'm investing in some companies as well, and I definitely tell these values to them as well. So basically, the formula for a successful business is very easy. Just people just go on n number of directions searching for this thing. People, they meet 10 different people, and 10 different people say 10 different things. So for them, always just find your niche market. Just look for a particular problem you're solving, and according to that, just build a solution. Don't go in different directions and I'll do this, I'll do that. You'll just get confused. Find your target audience segment and market it to them. You will definitely get succeed. Because when we came into this business, I'm not saying that in the waterless car cleaning business, we are the only people. There are 25 or 30 business I personally know who are working in this domain. But still, why we got succeeded and they are not getting succeeded? Because of our B2B strategy. Because this model at competitive prices can work only in B2B. And because of that, we are on the verge, as I told, as I told you about our expansions. So now we are also acquiring 2 different startups working in the same domain in different cities, for our expansion. So just always look out for your niche market and look for solving that particular market to your target audience, that particular target audience. Not go in different directions. Also, you are a new person. You have just started up. You are coming with no experience. So always find a mentor to guide you. It is really important to find a mentor, and people think we can say it a guru as well, right? So always find a mentor. Hang around with people from various spaces. It will definitely give you a sense of business. And another thing is networking. So basically, networking is also is a good way to stick around and make it big. You meet with different people, maybe you meet with different investors, and maybe they can help you with their networks to grow. Obviously, as I mentioned, there are a lot of options in the market. Right? So what people do, it is a big mistake. What I did in my initial days, to be honest, in the month being started. So there are a lot of options, right? So just don't get overwhelmed with the plenty of options out there. Right? As this was the one mistake I did, and I will ask people that don't do this mistake, because we are emotional people, we are Indians, and we just too easily get carried away with the kind of I think that consumerist mindset, I'll say, these days, right? So just build a product you have absolute confidence in. Just don't think I'll do this. If someone is creating this product, I'll build a competitive product. If he's building something, then there is a reason for it. Maybe you're not good.
I can't agree more.
Yeah. So give it all you have. Just throw yourself into it, and just don't go over the place. If you do it, you are on your way to failure over that. Obviously, another thing is the last thing I'll say, that I think be ready for changing adaptability as well. Because change, as Thanos said, change is inevitable, and the demands and expectations these days, at least, change too fast, right? Never get comfortable with success, because when I just tell you a story when I got this thing. So right now we are having 1,700 clients over these 2 cities, and I'll say when we are not having any customer care as of now. It's my personal number who everyone is having. So even I got a call at 5:30 from a client that my car is not getting cleaned, right? So at that time I was at it happened approximately 5 months back only. And at that time I was I have 1,000 clients, I'm good to go. I'll just grow it. I'm the big player in this industry now. And at that time I realized, 5:30 in the morning, someone is calling me. There's a lot to cover, right?
I agree on this. Yes, especially for the budding entrepreneurs, obviously have a mentor in your life, learn from their experiences, and yes, networking is very, very important.
Very, very
Market
important.
To
even
your target audience. Yes.
So you should always take customer feedback, because people don't value the customer feedback. It's it's a very bad thing. Always take the customer feedback, and because it is the true reflection of your service. At last, I can say, just be honest to yourself and your business, at least. It is the most genuine piece of advice. If you'll not be honest with yourself and your business, you won't be growing, at least.
Agree.
So
thank you.
This is positive.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Tanmay, for joining in and sharing your journey with us. And I am sure people will be seeing this interview and they will be getting a new idea, a new roadmap towards Triumb. Sure. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.